There are thoughts people rarely say out loud, not because they are rare, but because there is no place for them. Sometimes a small comment stays in your mind for years. Sometimes a quiet feeling appears out of nowhere and never really leaves. And in a world that is constantly talking, those quiet thoughts often stay silent. This channel exists because of those thoughts. The truth is, this channel started with something simple. A feeling. The feeling that some thoughts don't really have a place to go. Sometimes they come from small experiences. Sometimes they come from things people say. And sometimes they come from moments that seem ordinary to everyone else. But somehow they stay in your mind. Not loudly, just quietly. And I realize something. Maybe those thoughts don't belong to just one person. Maybe many people have felt them before, but they simply never said them out loud. So I started writing them down. I'll be honest about something. This channel was never meant to compete with big productions. There are amazing videos online, beautiful visuals, complex storytelling, incredible AI creations. And sometimes I know I can't compete with that. I don't have a giant studio. I don't have a big production team. And honestly, I don't even know if these videos will reach many people. But I still wanted to make them. Because sometimes something simple can still matter, even if it's quiet. Many of the ideas in these videos come from real feelings. Sometimes from my own experiences. Sometimes from things I've noticed. Moments when someone says something small, but it stays in your mind longer than expected. Moments when you realize something about people or about yourself. Things that aren't always easy to explain, but somehow they feel familiar. And the reason I share them is very simple. I don't want people who feel these things to believe they are the only one, because they're not. We live in a world that is very loud. There are opinions everywhere. Everyone is talking. Everyone is reacting. Everyone is trying to be heard. And sometimes, in the middle of all that noise, people forget something important. We forget that every person we see is carrying something we cannot see. Everyone has their own story, their own struggles, their own quiet thoughts. And most of the time, those things remain invisible. This channel is not a movie. It is not a motivational speech. It is not here to tell people how to live their lives. Instead, I hope it can be something simpler. A quiet place. A moment of reflection. A small reminder that human thoughts can be shared. Even the quiet ones. Especially the quiet ones. If someone watches a video here and recognizes a feeling, that is enough. If someone realizes that another person in the world has felt something similar, that is enough. Because sometimes knowing you're not alone changes how a feeling sits in your mind. It doesn't remove the experience, but it makes it easier to carry. And that matters. In many ways, this channel is just an attempt to return to something simple, to return to being human. Not perfect, not always confident, not always certain, just human, thinking, feeling, noticing things, and sharing them. I don't know how far this channel will go. I don't know how many people will see these videos. But if even a few people watch something here and feel understood, then the channel has already done its job. Because sometimes a quiet thought is all someone needs to feel less alone. And maybe that is enough reason for this channel to exist.